While urban India is enjoying the benefits of economic liberalization, a silent war is slowly ravaging its impoverished countryside. Millions of poor tribal people are caught in the middle of a violent conflict between the Indian government and armed left-wing extremists, also known as Maoists or Naxalites. 24-year-old Lingaram fled 600 miles to Delhi from his home in Chhattisgarh, which is the epicenter of this conflict and home to some of the finest mineral deposits in the world.
भाई इनकी लड़ाई माओइस्ट के साथ है, माओवाद के साथ है। आदिवासियों को इसमें बीच में लाके इन लोग मार रहे हैं। मैं तो एक आदिवासी हूँ। उस जगह की जमीन हम खेती करके जीते हैं। उसके ऊपर क्या है? लोहा है।
Now this simmering battle is boiling over.
The Maoists have also stepped up the degree of violence. There have been several incidents in which large numbers of policemen have been killed. And maybe it is also necessary for the government to show that it has an administrative writ and power over these areas. Otherwise, their entire program of setting up special economic zones or setting up new kinds of corporate industrialization in these areas will get dissipated. They will lose the confidence of international investors.
6 months ago, the Indian government launched a massive military offensive codenamed Operation Green Hunt to counter the growing influence of the Naxalites.
The government has been saying that it has two-pronged approach to deal with Naxals. One is they want violence to end, and if required, security action will have to be taken. And second, they want to adopt the process of development. So that has been the policy which has been going on for years.
But that policy comes at a very heavy price. An estimated 6,000 people have died in the past 2 decades in this conflict. A government report itself found that 640 villages have been burnt and 350,000 people displaced in Chhattisgarh alone. This tribal lady fled from Chhattisgarh with her family 5 years ago when the conflict escalated due to the creation of a tribal militia called the Salvajudum. Its members had an axe to grind with the Naxalites but were soon co-opted, armed and funded by the Indian government. Ever since, the Salvajudum, which ironically means peace movement, has been on a killing spree. She recalls its early days of terror.
Na pilamindi virsi moto injo ke pilamind guni bomata pal piruka pal vata vara injo kesman rekian tisi malan pal pirata.
This young girl says she was raped by special police officers, which is the name given to Salvajudum's members trained by the government's police force.
Ile kondanale tos mannakin balati kam kitta idurukin puttan koni.
She says ever since she lodged a case against her assaulters, she lives in constant fear of her life because they have threatened to kill her. This old man says he fled 3 months ago after the Salvajudum tortured him with electric shocks. With no arrests or convictions for these crimes yet, this state-backed militia continues to inflict atrocities with complete impunity. Meanwhile, there has been a growing exodus of tribal people since Operation Green Hunt began. One of the few NGOs working in neighboring Andhra Pradesh has alone identified 10,000 displaced persons and estimates there could be 50,000 or higher scattered in the forest areas. Its staff says they've been fighting an uphill battle with the government to get assistance for these displaced persons or IDPs, but almost none has been forthcoming.
बहुत सारे मीटिंग्स हुआ है कलेक्टर से और पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट से, लेकिन इंटेलिजेंस रिपोर्ट है वो छत्तीसगढ़ से कोई वाक़या है उन लोग पूरा नक्सलाइट्स है लॉ एंड ऑर्डर प्रॉब्लम है बोल के इंटेलिजेंस रिपोर्ट है, इसलिए उन लोग वो करने के लिए तैयार नहीं है.
And so these displaced families are walking more than 1 mile to just get drinking water and even further to get to a market. Ailments and diseases are going unattended because some families are too poor to afford a bus ride to the closest hospital. Their children are severely malnutritioned. The NGO workers say the displaced families feel completely let down by the police and the Naxals.
बोलने से उन लोग बोले हैं हमको ये लोग से भी अच्छा नहीं, उन लोग से भी अच्छा नहीं, हमको ऐसा छोड़ देने से हम अच्छा आराम से जिएगा, हमको कोई गवर्नमेंट स्कीम भी नहीं चाहिए।
As for the urban Indian, their lives are not directly impacted by this conflict yet, but Lingaram warns that they should sit up and take note before it's too late for everyone.
एक आदमी या फिर एक मानव का बात नहीं है, क्योंकि ये पूरे मानव जाति का बात है। आज उस जगह में अगर युद्ध छिड़ जाता है और उस जगह की आदिवासियों को साफ किया जाता है तो इसका मतलब साफ है, आज उस राज्य में हो रहा है, कल आंध्र प्रदेश में होगा, तीसरा झारखंड, चौथा लास्ट में होगा दिल्ली में। जब यहाँ लोग पूरे चारों साइड की संपत्ति को बेच डालेंगे, जब बाहर चले जाएगी पूरी संपत्ति, आपस में लड़ेंगे, टूट पड़ेंगे, बोलेंगे कि मेरे को इतना दो, मेरे को इतना दो।